Got two do-nothing supports.
Whew. You're on the do-nothing train today.
Do-nothing.
He's on the do-nothing train. Two men that aren't on the do-nothing train are in the caster room right now, waiting to bring you game number 2. Is this going to be the fastest payday of your careers?
I don't care about the payday. I care about actually doing something. I want to cast a really fantastic series.
You've got a Lich Lina.
Yeah. I'm more excited about the Pugna Lina, at least on that front, because at least it gets some amplified burst damage of some sort. But yeah, Blitz, what do you think? Like the panel all seem to be swinging the way of Team Liquid. Better execution, very solid draft. Everything looks great. Team Secret. What is that?
Let's go Secret, dude.
Let's Secret? Yeah.
I think TB is very good against Shadow Fiend. Go against the green.
I feel like I was just forced into that just so I ride or die. But I
go with me, Toby.
I'm not feeling the same type of confidence that you seem to be.
When Toby,
when have you ever led me wrong?
Yeah.
I see. Ever since I doubted MVP, I have a hard time ever doubting you.
Oh, that was.
But this time
that was a glorious story. Am I allowed to tell that?
Yeah, you can tell that.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. I learned a good lesson from this story.
I like that you're so calm. Because if you were embarrassed about it, that means like you didn't learn from it, right?
Yeah.
It's like we all have those moments in life where we say something stupid and it'll come back to bite you, but as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah, so I'm fine. Tell the story, Blitz. Tell the story.
It was before TI, was it TI 4 or something like that? And we're about to cast like MVP versus VP or something like that, and Toby says, yeah, MVP is gonna get stomped, just whatever. And I told Toby, I was like, yo, they've been actually doing pretty well. Like, they apparently beat DK in some scrims, and it was good. And Toby's like, that's a bald-faced lie. There's no way that they did that. This is gonna be really quick. Why are they even here? They need to we need to get this over with. There's a waste of time. And then MVP stomped VP. Yeah, so hard.
They did.
It was glorious, but he's like, Toby took it on the chin. He immediately was like, I was wrong. Damn.
It was actually great timing for me too, because that was around the same time as I was just like, man, I already know the results is going to come from all of this, and it checks yourself before you wreck yourself. Yes. Like that's what it does. Like you just like, you know what? I'm not going to believe that this team is going to win just because they've gone for the standard draft, a really fantastic lane. Like, anything is possible. Mid one, fantastic mid player. I actually like having Yamsol. Like Cap was saying, a do-nothing hero? Bullshit. You got an ES that can rotate around the lane. Of course, Barda, this is not so nice for him. This is just all-out attacks. Yeah, he's like, Decrepify. I can at least do some way. He's actually salving through this. Yamsol doesn't have mana for the fissure right now. The GH is pretty low, and Fada just Decrepify salved Liquid's gank away.
That is why you save your skill point. Yep, very well done. But yeah, it's like every time we have those moments in Dota where we think that the narrative is just, you know, one team is, this team's garbage, good. Yep, Fnatic's bad, Secret's the best. No reason to play this game. But it never works out like that, which is why it's such a beautiful and very nice save from Fada there.
It's actually kind of hilarious too when you think about it with like where Secret is now. After yesterday, you talk about Fnatic, like, yeah, Secret's the best, Fnatic's gonna lose, and then Secret find themselves after a crushing game one staring down the barrel of elimination when you're like, maybe Fnatic, no one was thinking that they would claim points from this competition. In fact, maybe you're thinking Meneski. It's just like, you know what? Gross generalization out the window. No one can think this. Great. Then everyone else is.
Feels like a really nice era. Everyone is. Meneski almost beat Liquid at Starlighter. They had very good games again. Now they get just bounced at that.
It's coming from every region as well.
Yeah,
like we're not just locked in and saying, oh, it's the Chinese power. Like, it's a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Even NA is kind of representing.
True.
It wasn't on the first day, but
yeah, it was optic and complexity definitely.
Dude, EG lost too. Like
yeah, an EG.
But it's getting better.
Hey, EG turned it around today, right?
Yeah. They turned it on the last few days.
Spirit.
Go.
America.
I want one from every region.
That's what we need.
Game so far, much better laning phase.
Yeah.
So far from.
Well, there seems to be a lot more stable on the bot lane at least. The fact you've got the Lich as well as the Terrorblade, this is almost ensuring Terrorblade's having a start. And the Enchantress, Mind Control, still getting a decent amount out of this lane. It's not like he can die. but at least it's making it so that it's not like Liquid win all 3 lanes and win minutes. And how's like mid one 14-2 against the 11-1. Miracle's starting to build up a couple more souls now, so it'll be a little bit more mid one. But how do you actually feel about this matchup, SF versus Lina? It's a thing of the past, but how does it work in the present? Ice path, it's snared. Not the greatest chain though. Top lane, Matubberman locked in a corner. Yapsor's got the bonus damage. Farta because he's a little bit more, and Yapsor will spill the first blood up on the top lane.
Talking about Toby.
And he's actually really close to his arcane boots. Like, Mr. Do Nothing support has just done something.
Do Nothing support. Analyst said 3-0. Like, Toby, we were, come on, man. I told you, ride or die with me.
I'm riding, bro. I'm riding.
Let's go.
I just want a good game, so I don't care if we're going to make a deal with the devil in order to enjoy that. But sure, let's do it.
Former join Dota-ers unite.
Oh, we're shitting on Cat, but I'm not helping him. Farta, static link. Matubberman's going to do some good work here as Kuro. Waiting for the ice path. It'll connect. Yapsor just needs to buy some time, but Matubberman's still on 112 points of damage. The Crepify and TP out again. Was it Nahar saying, like, what's the counter to the Razor, like the first phase Razor? How do you counter him doing damage? The Crepify seems to be doing a pretty damn good job right now.
And so far in this tournament, counter to deep pressure him very heavily so that he never gets attempt at all. This hero, when you let him get online, Toby looks like the best hero in Dota, but when you don't let him get online, deal with him, you slow him down so much, that he doesn't really provide anything in the way of team fight. That's how teams would beat. Bar made him look very average. This game, they've secured him a very good start. Not the kind of Enchantress game that the Mind Control had last game where he was able to just dominate. This one, much more active is up top. Up a lot of harasses. Yapsor already has Arcane Boot it out.
Yeah. He got the boost to start with. This is always that sacrifice the Puppy makes in the lane, mid one. DP support's
very
coming
nice
in,
stun.
but Light Strike Array stopping Miracle from getting that level 3 raise combination to mid one, which would have ensured death.
That would have 100% killed him. That stun there. But really good presence of mind to not just try to walk away.
Matubberman's going again on Farta. This time he decrepifies Matubberman. You know what this actually, like, remember when it was Pugna 4 positions that were rotating around, it was just used for his decrepify. Just amplify up for all the magical burst damage there. But even the combination with things like Fissure, when Laguna Blade's going to be available, Farta's early rotations can really enable Team Secret to do a lot of damage. Heroes like Enchantress, who went 4 points up in 4 points up in Untouchable in the last game, doesn't seem to be as effective this game.
This game, they just can't really abuse anything. They're not really trying to fight him at all.
GH, static link. Yeah, he was right on the edge, max range.
This is why Pugna is such a good side laner. He's so fast. Move speed just makes it so that it's very hard to gank or get on top of him. Former teammates.
I love this Dire Observer Ward up on top as well. Like, he backed up the second he sees Kuro walk underneath it. And it's so far up that it's unlikely he'll ever get dewatered. The Fissure combinations, the Blast, Matubberman, down to 270 again. Having to get shared Tango sustain. Lane, but Ace! Lane 1 comes in to get the kill secure with his Laguna Blade.
That was distant. At the last second you saw, he's like, I have regrets, and he tried turning the face into the spear because I think he realized at the last second that was going to deal enough, but very sudden kill, and at least mid one got the return, but a much more controlled game this time around. This is what they look like when they actually get to play Dota as Miracle. He's going to have to dodge a stun. He's copping a lot of damage.
Now he's going to cop it. The Frost Blast was already committed, so he didn't have the movement speed to try and dodge. So now mid one, not only does he kill off the bottom lane Enchantress, which he gets solo experience for as well, he now gets the shared experience for the death of the SF.
And this is why that was more of an outdraft than an outplay in the last game. Secret they looked bad because they just got outdrafted. Their heroes couldn't do anything. This time around, it feels like their two supports have a game. They can go around the map killing the enemy side lanes. They can kill mid. They have options. Whereas in last game, it felt like no matter what they did, they just weren't going to get anything done. This time around, they actually have place to make as mid. Puppy goes down.
Yeah, problematic for him, but mid one gets the rebuttal. Laguna Blade, nice low cooldown. Mid one hits the Light Strike Array. The creep wave is currently tanking up the tower. Mid one so low, the razors will connect. Miracle will get the kill. He had one charges up his sleeve. So a little bit more life to play with the mid one. He really needed that tower to help him. And the cancel TP from Puppey. He was TPing to the tier 1 tower. Now he can't even get back to defend. We also have a little bit of a lane rotation as Sparta is now on bottom lane. Trying to do something about mind control. And they're giving space for YapzOr to get the Blink Dagger. They're investing into their support now, team.
Very much like this mid duel, though, going on. First mid one outplays
Sparta.
Miracle, and then the other...
I think they're looking to go again. Sparta's pretty low. They have to actually go for that stun from YapzOr, but with Kuro hovering around. Sparta can back up. There's no shrine available, however.
I'm gonna go for a bottle. Very rarely do we have exited the meta for them. The heavy spam in the Lina. Is it one? You come out.
How else do you find this? Prepify, Blast. Fisher doesn't hold mind control in long enough for the train to really do enough work from Fada.
This time around, though, they have Magic Burst. Something they sorely lacked in the last game. What are you supposed to do against that hero otherwise? Early jungle. This time when he was early jungling, the other core on his team also had to jungle. And Fada had one of the worst matchups in Pitlord versus Razor. This time around, people can actually lane on his team as Kuro.
Oh, that's nice. There's that combination from Team Secret. Crepify, Fissure, Blast, plus the life drain. And they're doing all of this underneath the tier 1 tower. So they're looking for the push. Fada, however, I don't know if he's ready to battle against Mind Control. Maybe he is. The Crepify, Blast, the Fissure comes in. Light Strike Array, mid one. They're at the right time, but they still have to battle through both the sprites and the 4 points up in Untouchable. Making life difficult as Puppey brings in a quick pause. Small little spike. Kuro did TP himself in. 2 points Dual Breath, 2 points Ice Path. Maybe enough to cause some problems for Fada.
That bottom gank. Mid one's first whiff.
Back into the fight now.
Game. Now they're going to go for the turn of Mind Control.
Top tower is under
Running at 3 heroes, this is the strength of the Enchantress, of course.
Mid one doesn't have enough mana to really continue to fight this. Still got another 54 seconds before the Shrine's going to be up to get there. GH starts his rotate over.
Earthshaker, ready at a K. Much better game than... Although, the game's slowing down and Miracle able to raise things out and power. It's gonna be Liquid. Very... ever so slight gold.
I do like the fact they're trying to watch the comeback mechanic. So the Observe Force that we're playing got flagged out because GH got scouted by Ace. Stalked by the Naga and but now goes to a safer place. Double Ancient, farm that up to Crepify, Blast, Fissure. Keep the blasting coming the way of Mind Control. Got Raindrops to try and protect him from this, but there's double Arcane for this dual off lane. Never-ending spam, and Puppey can keep this top lane held back as well with the sacrifice.
Just sitting down here, kill each other as SF does have his ult out. He is under vision of this. Try to go first. The outplay is escape.
Top lane dive not going to work. DH still only level 4, so doesn't have that sort of desire to do the cancel TPs. Paladin's actually deep being through the top lane. Now the dive has failed. Bring in the Pugna. And SF, he found his target. He found mid one, blinds up
right on top.
The damage is way too much. No one charge is available for the Lina either, so there's no burst life to come his way. Huge solo kill for Miracle. DP support goes to the top lane now, so YapzOr and Fada almost holding hand. They head to the top lane.
That was a huge kill though. As a Lina, you can't really lose momentum to Shadow Fiend, because Shadow Fiend is the best heroes in the game right now. Continuously double nuke waves out, force the wave in, force Lina to come back, and while you're doing that, the Shadow Fiend is hitting ancient creeps, so he's getting double on the map that. So all of those individual kills are going to make a huge difference, especially in XP too. As
reflected in the net worth, which we'll put on the screen right now, 5.3k for the SF compared to the 4.2k of the Lina. Top lane, they're draining again, this time onto GH. GH has the movement speed to escape. Frank will boost the heal back up again.
This was more along the lines of what we expected, though. Game 1 between Titan and Dota 2 as 1. Meet up with Ace.
Gotta be careful how close they get. They're gonna come underneath the fresh observer wall that's been planted down by Team Liquid. They're pushing with mind control, stalling catapult. You know Poppy wants to slow this down, so they go for the blast onto mind control. Sprites up pretty quickly.
Should go.
There's a double damage route on Miracle. I don't know if they.
I was gonna suggest MP, but killable, at least for the. Correct me if I'm wrong. Health?
Terrorblade.
Health and a ring.
I like it. Try and change it up, and he just needed the life for now.
Dire are scanning.
Yabso's TPing out. They're trying to head towards bottom lane. As far as Radiant Vision, they don't seem... Hey, Yabso...
They're gonna run into Ace?
Yeah, they're right underneath the tower. Ace is there. Frost, actually, Ice pathed up. The Macropie well off target. The blast into mind control. Not enough damage, and Shadow Fiend does just TP back out again. But this ball space, but Tubberman's pressuring the top tier 1 tower.
Dual Scepter himself. Up, and also allows him to get on top of that Pugna. Trap. Air. Top of him. Off.
Puppy's going to finally get rid of that Observer Ward. 3 obs and a sentry come. So, Team Secret have to start establishing map control, map vision at least.
Secret really want to take this mid tower with this Pugna. Mid, Bota.
Yeah, that's problematic. Needs the drain for life, won't happen. Miracle gets the kill.
Very nice distance management on the raises as now Liquid. Just trying to build up this gold lead little by little. Toby. A second ago it was barely 500 gold and now it's 3k.
Spikes coming up, gold and experience. Secret just a couple of bad things going their way. They've still got more in their course than they had in the last games. So that's an upside, but 0.7k is the value for the SF. The Terrorblade still building up on the items, and he's actually got a Yule Scepter coming out for mid 1 right now. So this is a nice increase, at least for mid 1, to get better initiations off by himself.
Never discount the TV matchup though. When you're playing SF, you eventually do have to try to go high ground. Terrorblade just hits reflection, he steals your aura, armor, it makes it really get to a straight up fight. TV wrecks you in those.
Maybe that's also why they were focusing on Yamso getting his Blink Dagger. They need that jump initiation and not this. They're currently working. Kuro's coming up, Sentry Ward down, right on top of that Dire Observe Ward, however, Yule Scepter into the air, Light Strike Array will connect, and damn, 4 points up and Decrepified, that's a lot of amplification. Goodbye.
Kuro got straight up evaporated. They needed something like that though. It had long been kill as Puppy up at the top. Oh man, he's got the Yule Scepter though!
Oh, the early Yule's Matumberman interrupts Puppy. Good luck, Puppy.
He did not
Goodbye,
see that
Puppy.
coming. Atu having a very good series so far.
Such a wonderful cheap item as well for the Razor. He's not the first one to go. Actually, was he the one to do it 2 days ago?
I'm not certain. Every game on their side.
I'm fairly certain it was him that actually played the Razor with the early Yule Scepter, and it was around this time as well. It was just like gank after gank after gank. It was either that or SEC.
Think about it too though. It's a nice item on Razor this game because his team lacks a lot of natural I don't think in this your SF puts you in a position where you set up for the Jakiro Ice Path, which is one of the best spells at dealing with the Terrorblade, by the way. Really like Jakiro versus Terrorblade. Even when you Manta split, you can end up caught in the Ice Path. Time it right as Jakiro, you can do it right as he's trying to Sunder.
You were kind of weirded out by are you happy when the PL didn't buy a Battle Fury, but now Terrorblade's gonna go for a Battle Fury?
No Ring of Reed. Had it in his. Well, I think he didn't hot a little bit. He wasn't certain where to.
The Battle Fury really worth it when most of your damage during the device is going to be in from Metamorphosis? Like it definitely means you're never going to be popping. Like what's the farm rate? Like the increase in farm rate, pushback, is that then worth it?
Dire are scanning.
Maybe he's...
The thought. I was joking about it with Fogged yesterday, talking about the old days when range heroes were by Battle Fury just because it was really good damage. And it's not the old days. Roshan's just beginning, but at the same time, 18 minutes in, Blink Dagger just got purchased up by YapzOr. The Courier's not bringing it out yet, and Team Liquid, they're just sitting in Roshan, bringing him down bit by bit.
Maybe, I don't know. I could get a hood, but I think I need to scale a little bit.
Puppy's coming over. It's going to be a little bit too late. All the Naga illusions are on the way. Roshan's too low. Secret not in any kind of position to fight this. And even a defensive Song of the Siren from GH. This is multiple layers of protection for Team Liquid.
This should be the tower, or the Roshan.
Radiant's middle tower
All the tier 2s. Point I want to make too, like you're in these kinds of games and you have this much map control, you want to try to take the Roshans as fast as possible. Especially when you think might outscale you. You want to make sure, Toby, that you get through things quickly because you want the set. It's never the first Roshan that ends the game. The enemy team messes up. It's going to be the second one. So inherently, you want the Aegis to start going on cooldown like as fast as possible. You want to get the next Roshan number 2 with the cheese going so that you can attempt high ground.
Is this smoke gank up on top going to work? YapzOr still has the blink dagger.
Who's going to get spotted?
There goes the fissure. It's only on the creep wave, decrepifying onto the Enchantress. More help is coming in now. Remember, GH does not have that ultimate available as Miracle stunned up, decrepifying blast down to 1/3 of his HP. YapzOr is still hiding in the trees and he'll blink himself away from mind control. This is buying space for Ace to attack the tier 1 tower on bottom. Fortification will slow him up. Fortification is available for the Dire side as well if they do want to buy a little bit more time, and they're going to do so.
Oh, they use their fort. Liquid might see this and attempt to at least poke. They've got 2 levels of Liquid Fire, but no, they engage instead.
They're TPing the bottom lane. The Illusion's trying to kill off the bottom lane, and Kuro actually denies the bottom tower by ice pathing the Illusion.
For Secret, the game plan is simple. Hold the high ground, force Liquid into positions, be in where their push penetration moves, but fine right now.
High mind control.
Comfortable.
Mid one can Yule Scepter and initiate on this one. Line Striker ready to follow up. Support's coming in from Puppy, but more stuff. Chandras gets the distance and now has the completed Hood of Defiance on her.
Secret, keep moving Liquid around the map. Let Ace shove out all the lane, play him like you would a Tinker.
Yeah.
Allow him to get the heavy distribute farm.
You got a pretty good gang squad. Like, a Dagon just got purchased up by Farden too.
Yeah, you need to get these individual pickoffs and just disappear. Guerrilla warfare tactic. It's getting into a straight 5-on-5 engage will not go well for you unless they happen to get a really nice Echo Slam. But relying on that is a little bit rough here. And Ace, and the upside of the Battle Fury is it allows you to farm without the use of meta very quickly. It allows you to spam out the Elite 2, high amount of mana. But the downside is it's not a fighting item.
He needs time more than anything. Team Liquid, we know how they play this. They play it hard and fast, but 21 minutes in, the tier 3 towers are still up, which is better than we've had for most of the other series today. As Liquid group up in mid.
The downside of the Aegis, if there is any, is that it does make your team go for a 5-man because you don't want to flow any sort of... It allows Secret to push in the bottom lane.
They're actually doing a decent push. Heart for the Life taking off the tier 2 tower. Team Liquid still thinking about going high ground. Now, YapzOr is baiting this. Like, they want to try and fight it out. Mid one starts his TP back now because they need some clearance beyond that of Frost Blast and Nether.
It's an easy though. I don't think go for this. There's Frost Armor on all the towers. All of their waves are going to come out. And the longer that you delay this, it allows the team to slowly catch up. During this entire time you're 5-man, Terrorblade is gaining advantages that...
He's been farming the jungle the entire time. DH is sending illusions into the jungle to try and get a little bit of a reading on what Ace is up to, but he's in the Radiant jungle.
You notice that Miracle's backed out for this? Guys, 5 heroes sharing 1. They're not pressuring anywhere else on the map. In this situation as a PB, you want the enemy to 5-man because it relieves all the pressure. You know where everybody's going at all times.
Under attack.
DH just comes to defend the bottom lane. Yapsor knows this, blinks deeper, and then TPs away to safety. But this is a good indication as well for Ace. So they added enough pressure on the bottom lane that has forced the rotation from south. Now, Team Secret can potentially make a play and come out of their base because the pressure is no longer on the tier 3 town. Their moves are harder to read.
Stronger naked.
Steph and nope. 3:30 until Roshan can read. 30 seconds.
Radiant are scanning.
Miracle's almost got that BKB. 700 gold away from the
So we talked about how first Roshan, second one, try to attempt to go high ground. Liquid right now are trying to corral Secret back into their base during this time. Trying to make it so that the TB has to do plays like this where it feels uncomfortable. He's got a map. So when you just go top as 5, it opens up the map so much for...
I like how cheeky both TB as well as Lina one's playing. Like they're TPing up now, they have a dire observer wards, they see Kuro, the observer and sentry from Liquid a little bit further to the side, and okay, the pings are coming out from DH. It's like, okay guys, they definitely see us. Sentry wards down, observer wards dewarded, and this will pretty much ensure that tier 2 tower in the bottom lane will fall.
Look at Ace though.
Yep, instantly up to the top.
This is a... I have to do so much work in this game, so I just have to power farm, hope for the best. Hope my team doesn't get killed. That's the big thing. Is giving up towers is whatever at this point. It's losing any of your high ground defense heroes outside the base. Potentially just end the game. He's not quite in fighting shape yet.
Do you like Fada's like going up higher levels up in the Dagon? Like is Dagon level 1 normally where you sit and then you look for other items?
Yeah, Dagon's a sick high ground item. You force somebody into a situation where they're just in FHP. Imagine this scenario, you're a Shadow Fiend, you don't want to pop your BKB, you go high ground, you get Decrep Dagon in half a second, you're at half health now. Yep. Now you're in a wonky position where you don't really want to continue, but you also don't want to be forced, especially in team fights, to just preemptively BKB. Pugna's such a fast hero that it's very low risk for him to, especially with the Aetherland, you can do it from really good distance.
They're 10-second BKBs as well. That's a lot to burn for just a little bit of harassment from Pugna. You got to give so much props to Team Secret. Like, yeah, okay, we look at the next Roshan as the one where Team Liquid try and push up high ground and take tier 3 tower. But Terrorblade, he's gotten so much space, has more net worth than the Razor now. Still behind that, the SF, but Battle Fury, SMY, going into BKB. So Ace understands next time the fight is going to be soon. Mid 1 has been so aggressive, pushing out these side lanes. The tier 1 towers on the opposite side of the map are always under siege. That's what he's trying to take out now, but here comes Liquid. So Aegis Immortal is gone, but the BKBs are up. Team Secret here to defend. There's your Decrepify up and running. Media Hammer spam from GH onto the towers and Fortification burnt by Team Secret. But they're taking the top tier 1 tower. Money is still injecting into the defense team. And they're getting more across the map. Like, you look at the experience graph, they're going the opposite direction. Yes. Gold goes up, experience goes down. But this is because Liquid are going for the objective base. They're going for this high ground. This needs to work for them.
You saw Matu? He just got Dagon. Well, I don't want to go high ground anymore, guys. And this is the downside also of constantly 5-manning is when you constantly 5-man like this, you're in a position where you're just splitting one lane of XP at all times. That means somebody from Secret, the ace in a game like this, getting solo XP from entire waves, jungle camps, and your team is still splitting it between 4 heroes.
That fissure from Yapsor is nice. The Nether Ward's being committed down, so the tier 3 tower under attack. Remember, there's no fortification. So Ace has managed to take the tower. He's metamorphosed up, and he's about to reach the tier 3 tower on the top lane. Glitch ulti, it's flying out now. Most of us can be soaked up by the illusions, bouncing down towards Miracle. But this tier 3 tower up on top lane is being assaulted. They're just holding the defense line. Kuro can get the best ice pass in the world, but here they go. Matamaman TP's out. Where's the cancels? The Song of the Siren is trying to actually hold them at bay as Matamaman has come back to the defense duty, and they want to keep going for more. The Yule Scepter, Essa comes down, the BKB instantly up. So Fada will take a fall for this, but you've still got Echo Flame, you've still got range tower, and TP has taken the tier 3 tower. He's going for the melee rack. They're all coming back, but the TP cancelling. Now it's Miracle. He'll have to stand his ground and fight. TP still wants this top lane. It won't happen. Metamorphosis is gone. There goes the Laguna Blade. The Miracle solo. The Dagon from Fada. It does not work. it's worth it. The Fissure controlling the Naga Siren, giving mid one more time to hit into him. Puppey is here as well. He bought back to be involved in this. They want mind control, so the top lane of Frags heavily damaged, but the casualties of war is Team Liquid cancelled their TPs, and now Team Secret will get yet another kill on this bottom lane. They hold their own tier 3 tower barely.
That is such a big win for Secret right there. That's going to extend the game even further. Now the gold lead is cut down to 3K. TB and Alina now are second and third when it comes to net worth. And that's what I'm talking about. That's why we wanted them to go for the Roshan instead, because it's a safer play. By forcing this do or die situation, this is exactly what Secret wants. Play these 4v5 situations, allow Ace to continue to climb.
After they take this tier 1 tower, actually, can they even do that? You just found yourself a double damage room for
I
the
like
Lina.
this move a lot.
This Roshan is now really, really good for them.
This would be massive for Ace to get. This is the Aegis and Cheese, remember? And we talked about how the SF not very good against the TB.
Naga Illusions are coming. They're going to scout this one out. It's going to take time for Team Liquid to get there. They've still got the Shrine to TP out to, and that's exactly where they're going. SF coming quickly. Roshan down to 1K. There's your Meteor Hammer. Buying some time, and there's your Blink Dagger.
Jumps in, he's trying to get the Aegis.
He'll still stand up. He snatches the Aegis Immortal. He got Roshan, but didn't get the Aegis. Macro Pyro 9 pass from Kuro is absolutely sublime, but not enough damage as Ace switches the life points with Kuro. Fada a little bit in trouble. He'll burn the cheese. Decrepify Dagon Blast. Can't get the everything off. Needs to drain out some life. Cannot do so. Mind control. Now he's hunting for the kills. Fada is down for over a minute. Yabsaw waits in the tree line. Puppey still here, posturing forward. Ace thinks about fighting. Metamorphosis is available for him, so he can do so if they can just get the stun. Mid one's looking for a 4-man! 4-man Fissure! Miracle pumps up the BKB, but the amount of damage, the physical from Ace is just too high. He has to run away and leave mind control for dead. 2 heroes dead for so long. 42 seconds on the Jakiro, 50 seconds over on the Enchantress. The top lane is defended by mid one. It was pushing in a fair chunk of the way. The Team Secret, these fights are looking so good for them. Even if they didn't get Roshan, they got everything else from it.
Team fight was so sick from there right there. 4-man Fissure that leads into that. Now they're starting to get some control of the map. They finally nabbed that tier 1 tower in mid. Crucial one for them to get. They might even continue to go off of that as
Metamorphosis has got some time on it, so sure, why not?
He's got a BKB too. He's gone for a pure fighting build. No split push, no Manta. Farm from the Battle Fury is starting to pay off. Still curious to see what that Ring of Regen ends up being, but other than that, I mean, Ace now tops the net worth chart. Very well done.
Yabsaw, does he want to jump this mid? He's got Echo Slam available, and Miracle's got a full creep wave there. I think if Lina was a little bit closer, he probably would have done it, but they're walking underneath the Observer and Sentry of Team Liquid. So mid one, and you can grab that regeneration rune on the way out, but Team Liquid can't close the distance fast enough. So many illusions, or maybe they can. They're looking for the target. There's a Blink Dagger Song of the Siren, but GH just doesn't have the distance to do both.
Fine. Shadow Fiend does not want to play this game against Terrorblade.
Yep. They want to end this now, right?
Reflection is getting so obnoxious, and that's why the Roshan was so big, because Secret, by grabbing that, they make it even more awkward.
But how do you force this? Like, you're still going up against a BKB Aegis Terrorblade. You need a pick-off. And maybe they found one. Puppey caught a little bit further out. Life Wrecker Ray tries to create some space. Oh, he goes down! Miracle just got...
That.
That.
That's what we were talking about with the Dagon. That's why I'm so okay with it, because Miracle, he doesn't want to be in a position where he BKBs there. But you get instantly bursted as a result, and now you're put into these do-or-die situations as Liquid that you no longer want to be in, and for the first time in what feels like forever, Secret, they have climbed that mountain.
What's that thing we do every single day? The quick death stuff? Like, that's
play fast.
Yeah, you want play fast, play dead. He was dead so quickly.
That is why you get Dagon, especially on Pugna, because
it's the level 2 Dagon. I just love he's going into a BKB directly after it.
Safe, and I like that. Don't throw away your lead, because you definitely have a lead now. If you look at the map, you just started
top lane, Echo Slam, Yabsaw. He combined with Fada, Decrepified up, got the instant blast, and then just Dagon Echo Slam, so Razor is down. They can force his buyback. This would be so crippling for a guy who's already behind. Yep, Yule Scepter up. It's a nice ice path from Kuro and the 4-star from Malbor, but Mind Control still on the run, but Ace hot on his tail. They want more damage. They don't have it for him. Instead, they're attacking the tier 3 tower. No Rax advantage will come from this. They may consider a backup.
I think you go for it.
Or is it just to force the buyback on the Razor? Is this like you get that, you back out? Metamorphosis, nice burn from Ace. They want to push this. They still have the Aegis Immortal for a little bit longer.
This is a good tower for them to take. Miracle, gonna deny it up, understands the position that they're in. There's a
Jump.
jump, or is it?
Yapsaw, he doesn't do it. He holds it for now. The Ice Pass over on 3. You already had Terrorblade swap his life with Mind Control, so Sunder being used, and it looks like for now, Razor is going to respawn shortly. So Team Secret, they will back up. Mid one's very low on life. The BKB has only just come out in the courier.
And this time around, the creeps come in clutch for Secret as they take a tier 2 tower at bottom. Deja Vu is lost the last game around. Work.
On breakdown to go against Miracle and Ace. Kills and assists, obviously Miracle being a lot more involved, but this is the sacrifice that Team Secret they had to make. You buy as much space for Ace as possible. You let that Battle Fury do the work. Like the Aegis Immortal will now burn out. His next primary item is going to be the Skadi, and he's becoming very difficult to kill.
Finally did. I really wanted.
I feel like part of him is just lost now. It's like the value mango, right?
Yeah. The thing about Dota is like, buy items like that, you have like buyer's remorse, but you don't really want to part with it quite yet. Butterfly now, Shadow Fiend, collection even better. Almost a full Scotty, Terrorblade. They're gonna make up though. Liquid now they're 6k gold behind.
This swing. It's such a dip as well. They were 6k in front, now they're 6k behind. They haven't been in front of an experience for a very long time.
Even though it looked like the driver's seat. Secret's game plan. High ground, let Ace farm out the map, eventually play that Tinker role where he'll shove in the wave. They did a very good job at bottom lane holding 4 on 5. He never even had to come back. And that's the kind of position that you want to put your Terrorblade in, where you create space for him. Now he's very dangerous. The Shadow Fiend does not want to play head-to-head.
This has to be next Roshan. Got 1 minute and 38 seconds before he may respawn. Secret push out the bottom. Mass 4 staffs, I believe, are also coming out. Here's one for Lina. Yapsaw already has one of his own. He's actually going to go Shadow Blade. Nice way to initiate in.
But Liquid still have a very deadly combo, Toby.
Oh yeah. You get that song on the side, like, we talked about how good Jakiro is going to be against Terrorblade. Like, it's hard for Liquid to push high ground. It's still hard for Secret to get the advantage in these. Unless Liquid push up into their high ground. Because that seemed to be the easiest thing, right? Like, someone from Liquid just edged a little bit too close to get the initiation off. And actually, what is their initiation? It's Song of the Siren, right? Or it's Ice Path?
You Song of the Siren.
Radiant's bottom shrine
Ice
is
Path.
under attack.
Then you try to blow somebody up. That's
See,
still a really good combination.
This seems a lot harder than just, hey, Batrider, jump in, get a lasso.
Oh, for sure. It's going to be really complicated. Timing has to be pretty much frame perfect. That's a 10-second BKB on the T. Good news for Liquid is they still have pretty strong BKB.
Invisibility.
Starting to watch this timer even closely on Roshan. We need like a big clock. Like, Pimp, we just put a big block on the side for a Roshan.
The next move, though.
Yeah, it is.
Giant Flava Flav style clock.
You have like Roshan where his arms actually do for you. Actually, is his arms bigger than that? He's like a little T-Rex, right? No, he's got big enough.
No.
It's enough. Oh, that fissure, that's huge. Oh, the Echo and Slam, but Tumum is down! No buyback! Big moment now. 70 seconds, they can do damage to the lane. Roshan will spawn in 2 minutes. But now Team Secret know they have an opportunity. It was the Shiva's buyout, what cost the money. And he's short by 500 gold.
AC's invis. They have no sentry for him.
Another perfect stun onto MC, but Song of
This
the
is your kill
Siren.
combo.
Wind it up, and dish it out. Miracle with everything. They explode the ES. Mind Control has to be forced up forward, away from the drain. Miracle's got himself a double kill. Ace can still stand up on the high ground, but he has to help out. Mind Control will fall. 3 heroes down. GH in the back lines. Miracle, the big man's still alive. BKB's been burnt from all sides, so no immunity protection on this front. But what do you do now? Do you just let the mid-racks fall? Miracle's thinking about coming in around the back. Puppy is there, but they've taken the mid-racks. Rotation towards the top. No buybacks, no reinforcements for Team Liquid.
Are fortified.
They fortify to buy some time. A little too close. Eul Scepter up. GH goes for the instant, interrupting mid-one, but Miracle, a huge kill. He'll have to buy back if they have any intention of holding this top lane. GH on the run. Can't really run that fast, however. Up to the hill, inside a fog of war. But Tommen back is up. He'll go for Puppy. Puppy is dropping quickly. Mid-one as well. BKB will protect him in a line to run away. Terrorblade, not so lucky, or maybe lucky. He actually comes in for the Sunder. Miracle so low, but Tommen still holding the torch for the Team Liquid Olympians. Ace will finally go down. Kuro TP's out. Needs hit the ice path. He'll get it over on mid-one. Miracle on no life comes in for the raise kill. 130 HP, boldly going where an SF has gone before. Team Secret, they still claim 1.5 lanes of rack, so definite victory for them.
Huge damage done. A lot of buybacks expended from Liquid. That combo looked like it was going to do so much, but Pugna just pops the BKB after the Requiem of Souls. It's only YapzOr that goes down to their kill combo.
They're coming to kill again.
They are smoked up. They want to fight even with their Terrorblade down. If they can get kill on the Shadow Fiend, that could just be the game right there. They've got Echo Slam available too. They're looking for it as mid-one.
Yep. Look at the Radiant scanning. They're looking for anyone that's near him. They don't see anyone defending, and they're going to find him. Miracle's coming out. The smoke's gonna wear off in about 5 seconds time, but this may be enough.
This would be such a sick timing.
The creep wave, Miracle, YapzOr jumps in, Echo Slam is down.
Oh, he uses it on YapzOr.
The BKB's there, YapzOr. Oh no, Miracle's gonna stand his ground and fight. Mistakes were made. Fighter is bail.
Bada!
Oh, balls.
You could not afford to do that.
Can we see that again in very slow motion, Mr. Replay? Production value.
It's a nice thought, but YapzOr didn't need that from you.
Let's see it again. It's quick, it's fast. So he starts it up. You can see him waiting for the Echo Slam. He wanted the creep wave there, but he drained into YapzOr, didn't drain out of Miracle. And the BKB protects him and allows him to fight off. That would have been so huge for Secret, potentially may cost him game 2. Now they look towards Roshan. Puppy at least denies the DD rune, so Roshan won't be quick. But then again, I don't think they realize they picked up mid-one inside of this. So the wind-up is there with the Meteor Hammer. Mid-one, he'll get the stun off. BKB's being burnt. Pugna ensnared in the tree line. It's all gone from bad to worse to absolutely horrendous.
And now Fodder has to buy back, and all off of that one mistake. That was such a clutch move from Secret. That smoke down, they avoid the ward. They know that Miracle is going to be the one sent down to clear that wave. And just that one misclick suddenly turns you in a position where now it's Secret that were forced to buy back heroes, and Roshan being hit by Liquid.
This buyback has to be worth it. GH's illusions are scouting out. Roshan so low. YapzOr, do you do this? Force up and Blink Dagger available. Roshan, he's down. There's no jump in. Aegis Immortals in the hands of Miracle. They're looking for a target. They've found Ace. He'll stand his ground and fight. BKB's available. Mind Control will go down. Mid-one, as well as Fada from the high ground. But they've lost their big one. They've lost their TP. They've lost the dieback on Fada. And now what else have you got? Lina rooted up for YapzOr. In he comes! A big dunk. They'll bring back the balance and power of Team Secret. Oh wait, you've got the immortal Miracle. He stands his ground. Ace is here to fight him. The reflection is up. Miracle, he's like paper. He'll end up dying. The Fisher flies forward. They're looking for the target, but GH was able to blink himself away to safety. SF is down for 2 minutes now. Team Secret, a window has been reopened for them.
What is going on right now? Ace also had a buyback for this, and Razor has the double ult if he needs it. He has a refresher orb. Or shard, I should say. Yep. Not too useful on him.
The mid one. You see he wants to go for the kill.
Yeah, they want to end the game right now, Secret, or else they'd be put in a position where now they're TB. If he gets caught once, the game is over for them.
Thanks to that observe for what they planted down previously, they know that mid one just went invis, so they'll play defensive. Back towards their tier 4 towers. Liquid will lose that top lane of Rax. The Ensnare currently only out on the TB. 76 seconds until the SF is alive. It seems like an eternity for Team Liquid. Don't believe the pips at the top of the board. There's currently Team Liquid who are one game up and they found an opportunity. It's GH, but the ice part from Kuro buys the time, buys the space for everyone to go Jigglypuff. They're just gonna sleep themselves out. GH controlling Yapzor on the back, but he blinks so quickly. He avoids the Meteor Hammer, able to get the fissure stun. GH has gone AWOL a long, long way east. The defense is still on. 47 seconds, counting down to SF. Ace starts to retreat. Careful of mind control. These impetus, they do so much work. They're holding the line. The Macropyre is down, but the tier 4 towers are under siege and back in the mid lane. They found GH. He'll buy back instantly. 30 seconds until the SF. Remember, he won't come back up with full souls and mind control. Oh, he got stunned up by the Lina. Where's the follow-up? It really isn't there yet. They still just want the tower. They want the Megas. Team Secret, they're committing it hard for this. Ace, the fissure is perfect. The Echo Slam follow-up and do nothing. Yapzor just did something fantastic. He's opened up the fight as now Razor is down for 100 seconds. SF is up in 10 seconds time, but this may be too late. Without the tankiness, without the front lining, Razor, Team Secret, they are backing up for the moment. They will not force the issue. They have got Megas up, and they will wait for a better opportunity.
Can't believe Liquid. The game isn't just over yet. GH ran them in circles for as long as he possibly could. Trying to make time for Miracle's
Puppey.
return, but Puppey...
Invis, the Ensnare flies forward. Miracle needs this. He wants to have the souls. The Lift Goldie will do very little, but here comes Team Secret back into the front lines. Ace gets the Metamorphosis up, and Miracle double kill for him. Looks for Yapzor, a triple kill in for the SF, but he's got no buyback. It'll still work, however. Ensnare, they're just trying to control the Terrorblade. Keep him in one position, let Mind Control do the work. The life is too good. Stunned it back again for Ace, so he can stand his ground and fight. Barter trying to protect him, but now he'll break free into the Decrepify of his own teammates. They're draining out the correct target. The Enchantress going down a little bit lower. The Ensnare will cancel that one off, but Ace is just way too big. The 4-star buff, the Liquid call it. GG indeed. We're going to a third game. That game was so back and forth. The Team Secret come out on top of the series 1-1.
You see Fauna with that relief. That bottom plate does not cost them dearly. That sort of back and forth. Secret, they hold for so long. They did a very good job of understanding the type of game that they needed to play to win. They knew that the matchup was still in favor, and you see Miracle pop a smile. He doesn't even look too upset.
Like, yeah, well, that happened.
Yeah,
that's still gonna be a fun game going back and forth for all the players. But man, I give my money to Yapzor on that game. Like the ES first pickup, you could understand why they do it. They had a support hero that rotated around the early arcane boots. Actually did something great.
I told you to trust me.
I trusted you, Blake.
This TB will beat the Shadow Fiend. It was looking bad for a little, but I was confident. We did it.
We did it. You know what? If you actually said the TB would buy a Battle Fury and then win the game that way as well, I would be down on my knees praying to you right now. But I don't know if the panel would have predicted that. We could jump back to them right now and find out. Paul, what happened?
Good question. Not one that I can answer because, well, that game was all over the place, wasn't it, frankly, for the neutrals in us. Lovely. Brilliant fun to watch. But for our panel, I wonder what their thoughts are.
Are you really going to trust us, Paul? At this point, are you really going to trust us to tell you?
I trust you implicitly, but the problem is that as I said at the start of the series, I feel bad for you guys. This is a tough series to call in every way. The drafts are hard to work out. There's double mental bluffs going backwards and forwards. Saw that game one, and then game two. What on earth is this game fogged?
You said a word in that sentence there that I think might sum it up for me, is the Earth. Yapzor played on fire on this Earthshaker, getting multi-hero fish.